And now, bringing you news, politics, and current events. The Wolf News Beat, hosted by the Conservative Wolf. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Conservative Wolf here. Welcome to the Wolf News Beat. I'm your host, the Conservative Wolf. Thank you for watching. As always, you are greatly appreciated. And much love to you. And you guys keep me going. Now let's get to the news story. I don't know if you've heard, but there's a pastor who is he's a actual president of the NAACP chapter. This guy is, I don't know how some of these people call themselves pastors, but I think I would use the term very loosely with this gentleman. This Bishop Talbot Swan posted on Twitter that there's no such things as blue lives. And I quote, "There's no such thing as blue lives. Stop comparing your job with my life. Your career is a choice. My blackness isn't." End quote. Talbot Swan also goes on to say, "No one deserves to be unjustly murdered, police or citizens. If you're expressing outrage over the shooting of 2 sheriff's deputies, but were defending Kyle Rittenhouse murdering 2 protesters in Kenosha only days ago, you need to shut up and have a seat." End quote. Clearly, this is the problem in the black community, that you have leadership like this that is not helping the situation. Clearly, this man is a race baiter, but that's just the Conservative Wolf's humble opinion. You be the judge. And concerning the death of President Trump's brother, he also, this was August the 16th, 2020, he also posted, and I quote, "Dear Grim Reaper, you took the wrong Trump." As you guys will remember, there were several disgusting tweets on Twitter that were aimed at President Trump and the total disrespect at the death of his brother. And I would like to point out that even Joe Biden tweeted his condolences to the president. That's what most decent people would do. But as usual, on the left, you have people who are devoid of the same compassion and respect that they so demand. It is really ironic that these people speak about these things yet are unwilling to show it towards other people that they disagree with. And as I said, this is just a Conservative Wolf's humble opinion. What do you think? And moving on to other issues concerning this gentleman, I'd like to read to you guys some of the comments that were made. One commenter said, "And there is no such thing as Black Lives Matter. All lives matter," and he continues to call him a racist bastard. End quote. Another commenter said, "There is no such thing as blue people on this planet, and is an antagonistic phrase made up to antagonize those concerned about the police killing all these unarmed people, which they have been doing for 100 years in this country." And another person commented to him, "Really, Scotty, unarmed, you may as well be calling them upstanding citizens." And the response to that was, "Blow it out of your ass." End quote. Wow, that's something else. And an interesting response, someone else posted that, "Okay, Bishop Swan, how do you justify any African American killing another African American? They also have a choice not to murder one another, just as law enforcement officers have the choice to do a job you are more than likely to be scared to do. If you have no fear to take on people who choose to commit crimes and murder people, I strongly recommend and challenge you to sign up and train and work for 3 months, the exact same schedule alongside an officer of the law with the exact same equipment they get, and you will have them behind you, but you make those quick decisions in seconds, and well, God be with you. So put your stupid comments where your mouth is and go do their job for 3 months. Then let's see if you still make your asshat comments. Wow. Well, yeah, there you have it, people. Yeah. This guy is, in my personal opinion, just really disgusting. If you are truly a man of God, again, in my opinion, all lives should matter to you. And how would you be so disrespectful? So, yeah, this guy clearly has a lot of deep-seated issues. And, of course, I will show you guys the comments as you're seeing them. And moving on to the next story. And also, we have Herschel Walker, friend of President Trump for over 30 years, speaking passionately about the president and the fact that he is pretty much tired of the president's name being lied on in the mainstream media. Now, there's a true friend, ladies and gentlemen. Herschel Walker, I don't care what the left says about him, and you do have some people on the right who kind of remind me of people on the left, but nonetheless, just goes to show you that in some cases it's just about people, left or right. But regardless to what, Herschel Walker has a reputation for being an honest man, a good moral character, and a pretty much honest guy. You don't hear scandal and whatnot about Herschel Walker. He's had a great career, a great African-American athlete. Herschel Walker's a patriot, man who loves his country. And him and President Trump have been friends. They go way back before he was even president. And Herschel Walker has had a lot to say lately, and he's been defending President Trump, as many people who understand what's really going on. And right here, I would like to play for you guys some of the video in an interview he did a while back. Because in an interview, Herschel Walker was quoted as saying, "I want the people to know the truth. I was hearing so many things about this man that was not true because I've known him for 37 years, that I wanted people to know the truth. The truth is he is not a racist. The truth is he loves the United States of America. I'm tired of people listening to his tweets and saying that he's the type of man he is, because he's not. I know it's resonating with the African American community because I hear them talking about it now." Herschel Walker also added that, I think they're stopping and looking at what's going on. They're stopping to look at everything. They're stopping to look at it, study it, get into the history of what's going on, And I'm not going to take anything away from former President Obama, because he showed all the people of color you can be president of the United States. But I go back and say, guys, what did he do for the African American community? I'm sorry, what did he do? Well, President Trump has done some incredible things for African American community. And of course, let's read some of the comments. One black guy, African American guy, of course, says Walker has never spoken for the black community. Geesh, shut crazy when he said, or I guess he meant shit crazy when he said, don't look at his tweets, that's not who he is. and he puts these laughing emojis up and says, if you can't trust what he writes, you certainly can't trust what he says. Yeah, well, spoken like a true leftist, of course. If you don't like somebody, you're not going to look at common sense and logic. Another responder says, Walker is right. Our president loves America and her people of all races. Don't listen to leftists who are evil and hate Trump and America. They only love and will do anything for each other. Trump and Pence 2020, let's save America. Another person responded, I urge everyone to show their support for Herschel Walker and the president by buying a New Jersey General's Herschel Walker t-shirt. Interesting. And another response, I would imagine he gets 20% or more. Thanks for supporting our president, Mr. Walker. God's hand is directing him. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Wolf News Beat covering these stories for you. And I'm not sure if you guys heard Herschel Walker's interview, but I will play it here for you.
The last 3 years, Black Americans, Hispanics, Asians, women, veterans are finally realizing we have a president who just doesn't talk to talk, give promises. He's getting results. So we're experiencing things that we have not experienced in decades, and because of that, Black Americans are waking up and we're leaving the plantation. The greatest thing that President Obama did was that he was such a lousy president that people woke up one day and said, what happened?
That was Utah congressional candidate Burgess Owens on this program last week, talking about a recent shift toward the right in minority communities that could be the tipping point for President Trump come November. NFL legend Herschel Walker is part of that movement. He's been friends with the president for over 30 years. He wants the country to know the truth about the kind of person he is. Herschel joins me right now. Good morning to you, Herschel. Thank you so much for joining me.
Hey, thank you for having me on.
So, I was really struck by one of your tweets when you quoted Maya Angelou. And my whole life, I've been following her, and I love that quote. It's my favorite quote. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time. I repeat that quote all the time, so it really resonated with me. Tell us what you were referring to, Herschel.
Well, what I'm referring to is I've heard something about BLM many times, probably a million times, and it didn't hit me until I happened to be sitting at my desk, and I watched a co-founder of BLM, and a statement she made, she said that they were trained Marxists, and this little voice in the back of my head said, did you hear what she just said? And then I felt so guilty. I felt so guilty because I always consider myself a person to tell the truth. And I said, I haven't been telling the American people the truth because I did not know that, I didn't hear anyone ever tell me that she was a trained Marxist. And so I said, I need to tell the American people, all you athletes out there, all you companies, all you professional teams that's promoting BLM, are you telling me that you're promoting someone that said that they're trained Marxists? And if you are, which is okay because you're in the United States of America, but let the American people know, because a trained Marxist do not believe in American ways, do not believe in a nuclear family, do not believe in religion, even though they said that they did. But if you believe in religion, what you believe in is togetherness, you believe in forgiveness, and I said, I cannot let that stand. One of the reasons I spoke for the president had nothing to do with the president of the United States, but it had to do with, I wanted the people to know the truth. I was hearing so many things said about this man that was not true because I've known him for 37 years, that I wanted the people to know the truth. The truth is he is not a racist. The truth is he loved the United States of America. I'm tired of people listening to his tweets saying that that's the type of man he is, because he's not. Look at the action that he does. I can tweet that I'm the best basketball player in the world, but unless I prove it, doesn't mean anything. This guy has proven the things he's going to do for this country. I'm a guy that believes in the Lord Jesus. I believe in my family, and I love America. So I'm going to fight for it. I'm going to do whatever I can to tell the people the truth.